我补充说明一下哈。Well, first of all, I think there's one point hasn't been clearly explained by the presenters. First of all, I would like to say is, according to the textbook, the according to the textbook, the Homo floresiensis actually is generated from Homo erectus. 课本上是这么说的，刚刚 presenter 没有说清楚，所以后面的观点同学会有点搞不清楚。我在这边先跟同学用中文先说一下，爪哇猿人根据课本的说法是科学家断言可能是源自于直立猿人。But the Homo floresiensis, the size of Homo floresiensis size is actually much smaller than Homo erectus.Homo erectus 是先出来的，但是爪哇猿人的 size 从它来，但是竟然变矮了，矮化了，而且 Homo erectus actually lived in Australia, but Homo floresiensis lives in Florence. OK， 所以说他们推测是这一群直立猿人住在 Australia 的直立猿人。演发成爪哇猿人，而且搬到爪哇去了。那么 size 又变小，他们以为他的脑袋的 size 也比较小，会比较笨。所以这个地方接下来要讨论的是，头脑比较小 ，the brain size is smaller than Homo erectus. Does that equals to Homo floresiensis is stupider?than Homo erectus, okay? And why the size shrinked. Okay, so the following will be the discussion, but first of all, the lines has to be explained.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Liu. And I want to supply something that, let's see the Homo floresiensis. And does anyone, have anyone seen the movie 魔戒? Yeah, there's some, there's the species哈比人. Yeah, and 哈比人 also means just adapt from Homo floresiensis. 就是 Homo floresiensis 是哈比人的原型。这样 and it's turn to Elisa to introduce the following paragraphs.
And just like the teacher said, while the size of the Homo floresiensis is smaller, and we continue to listen to the CD.
Which raises another question. Homo erectus was probably several centimeters taller than Homo floresiensis. What caused the change in size? Scientists believe thousands of years of isolation on Flores could have caused the people to shrink, especially if they had no natural predators, which would make physical size and strength less important. In addition, having a larger body requires more food, and on Flores, resources were scarce. Minimizing food consumption and adapting in size were necessary for Homo floresiensis to survive, a phenomenon often seen in nature.
Okay, and just like you listen to the CD and anyone listen that in the paragraph have 3 points, that is the people in Homo floresiensis is smaller than the Homo erectus. Number 1 is scientists believe that thousands of years of isolation on Flores could have caused the people to shrink. And the other answer, they still have a 2 point, and anyone want to volunteer to say?
Please raise your hands.
李秀宗。
Yeah, let's vote.
They still have 2 points about why the size is shrink.
And then natural predators?
Yes, you got one. He got one more. And there's still another 1 point. Any volunteer want to? Okay. Yes, the resources were scarce. And like the paragraph says, minimizing food consumption and adapting insights were necessary for Homo floresiensis to survive a phenomenon often seen in nature. Okay, and let's turn the next paragraph and listen carefully.
Despite their smaller brains, the little people were apparently skilled tool makers and clever hunters. Near the spot where archaeologists found the bones of Homo floresiensis, they also unearthed pointed stone tools and the remains of a stegodont, an extinct relative of the elephant, which could weigh 400 kilos, 800 pounds. The stone tools were probably used to hunt animals that were many times larger than the little people.
Okay, and like the paragraph says, despite their smaller brains, the little people were apparently skilled tool makers and clever hunters. And how can we know that the Homo floresiensis, they are smartest? Can anyone answer a question? Okay, that is, we find the archaeologists find the stone tools and the remains of stegodont. It means that use the tool is larger than the little people. They can hunt the animals that is many times larger than them. Okay, and we continue with the next paragraph.
There is no sign of modern humans on Flores before 11,000 years ago. The people...
I need someone to translate this paragraph, a little part of the paragraph for me. Any volunteer?
一些科学家认为，就是两种人种之间的冲突是导致 Homo floresiensis 灭绝的原因。但是更有可能是，这些就是 tiny humans， 他们灭绝原因主要是因为火山爆发。
This is the main idea. This is the main idea of this paragraph, and we continue to our brainstorming. Okay, the first one is how long had the skeleton lived? In the before paragraph, you can look the answer in your book. Any volunteer?
18,000 years old.
Yeah, bingo. The next question is, where did this species come from? According to Peter Brown, you can read the paragraph.
Please read the paragraph to show your answer.
Any volunteer? 陈俊元.
According to Peter Brown, these little people may have evolved from a population of Homo erectus, which crossed from Asia to Indonesia at least 1.5 million years ago.
Okay, thank you. And the next question. What is the main reason that would make physical size and strength less important? And this we have answered yet. Okay. And what were necessary for Homo floresiensis to survive a phenomenon often seen in nature? Anyone can answer the question?
Minimizing food consumption and adapting insights were necessary.
Consumption.
Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, and the next part is the word bank, and I will give the time to Jerry.
Oh, it's my turn, yeah. And please turn to page 80. Turn to page 80 and let's see the word link. And we found there are some mysterious secrets in the words. Yeah, they also have DOM, DOM. And DOM, what does DOM meaning? DOM means houses and also means territory. And first of all, let's see the first word, DOM. Please read after me. Dome. Yeah, that means 圆屋顶圆盖 and is associated with the house. And dormitory. Dormitory is 宿舍. Yeah, and that's where we lived. And the dome also have some meaning about 支配统御. Yeah, and first of all, that we see the first word, domain. Domain means 领域或是地域 ，yeah, and dominate, yeah, 统治 means 统治支配. They also according to the DOM and also the final words predominant. Predominant means 占优势. They have some power and to dominate some people or some area. And let's see next PowerPoint. And please turn to page 85. We see the word link, and we can see there they have some points in comma. And if some words they add the IZE in the back of the word, and they can be a verb. And we see the first example: real, realize. Visualize. Minimum. Minimize. Normal. Normalize. Standard. Standardize. Incentive. Incentivize. Okay, and thank you. And now we are. This is a picture about the Homo habilis, or 猿人, yeah, 智人, yeah, and next, Homo erectus. Oh, and now we are going to conduct a game. That means 比手画脚. Sorry, the former, yeah. Guessing by posing. And now I have to explain the rules about this game. Next page. And please abide by the following rules. First of all, each team assign one person to the stage in turn. For example, the group 1 and they assign one person to the stage, and we will tell the competitor the words, and he have to try his or her level best to perform with gesture, and he and she doesn't utter a word. Means he or she can speak out any words, and the audience have to guess the answer to the question. Okay, next page. And each person have 2 minutes to perform, and the winner can acquire 1 point. It means the group can get 1 point, and simultaneously at the same time, the competitor's team can get the 1 point. Are you ready? Let's start. Okay.
Choose one person.
Please team 1 to assign one person to the stage, and he have to make some gesture to the audience, and all of the audience can guess the answer to the question.